Hello, welcome to my teaching philosophy video. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I didn't just want to sit down in front of a camera and talk, because I wanted to put into this video a bit of creativity the same way I would do in the classroom. So I believe that my number one role as an educator is to love my students and respect them the same way I feel like they would love and respect me. And I hope that each day in some way or another that I would show all of the kids that I teach that I love them and believe in them. And this is something that I've probably taken from teachers that I've had, and I feel like the best way that I learn is when I like my teacher. Definitely in secondary school I had teachers that I didn't really like, and therefore I didn't learn as well. But I feel like it's so important to build that relationship with each child who comes into my classroom in order to earn their trust and respect. And when that relationship has been built between the students and myself, I feel like they will soar academically. But it's also so important not only to establish a good relationship with my students, but also their parents. And I feel like that is something that can sometimes be forgotten. That parent-teacher communication is key to the success of children, students, wherever they are academically. I want to be on that journey of a child's growth, to nurture them and to encourage their learning, but I also want to make it memorable, and that teacher that they grow up remembering and tell their children about and tell their family about. The teachers that have made me who I am, I still remember today. I'm still in contact with at least one of them who really made a difference and made an impact on me. And I feel like I will do this by making it a fun environment, doing some hands-on activities, encouraging classroom discussion, even telling them some of my bad jokes that I think are funny. And I hope to prompt students to think creatively and explore their natural curiosity. And my mum always says to me that no question is a stupid question, and that's something that I stand by. I would never want a child to put their hand up in class and say something and for the other children to laugh. I would never leave it at that. I would always challenge that and never want to make someone feel stupid for what they've said. I want every child to be able to have a say in the classroom. I will praise my students for not only their work but also critical thinking, effort, their curiosity and creativity. But also I want to lead by example. I feel like that is so important. You, as a teacher, you lead by example. The things that you do are going to wear off on your children, which I always want to improve my own skills in all areas as an educator, and I'm sure that I will learn from them every day. Even though I've only been in school for a little over a week, I feel like I've learnt so much from the children. And if there's something that I don't know, I will say that I don't know, because I want to seem human to them. I also want to create a welcoming space for learning. I feel like that's such an important thing to do, that you need that positive environment for a child to work in, and especially for the younger learners in Key Stage 1. I'm very aware that I will be defining their school experience for the environment that I give them, and I will work hard to make it a positive and a nurturing experience. I had to think about how I would want to be remembered as a teacher, and I jotted down a few bullet points that I want to read. I want to be remembered as a teacher who empowered children to be better and gave them opportunities to lead. I want to be remembered as a teacher who has positive relationships with the entire school community, the students, parents, staff, anybody that really comes into the school. I want to be remembered as a teacher who had vision and values. I want to be remembered as a teacher who was easy to talk to and who was approachable. I want to be remembered as a teacher who got things done, who was organised. I want to be remembered as the teacher who could help learners of all ages solve their problems without jumping in and solving a problem for them. And most importantly, I want to be remembered as the teacher who cared about children. So this is my teaching philosophy video. I hope it wasn't too long and that you enjoyed listening to it, and maybe you learnt a little bit about me. Thank you for listening.